Hey everyone, Kevin here. I just wanted to make a quick video about something that Mohiomap is working on. It's currently in beta, but I wanted to show it now while it's kind of fresh and hot off the presses. Now, we know that Mohiomap takes care of Evernote, Dropbox, Google Drive. What you may not know, because it's new, at least it is when I'm recording this, is that Mohiomap now allows you to use Box.com. It added one more feature. Now let's talk about this a little bit. If you're unfamiliar with Mohiomap, I'll give you a real quick rundown. In the past, I've actually done a review of Mohiomap, and I called them, and I thought they were kind of more of an Evernote visualizer. Well, here's the thing. They've been adding more platforms. They had platforms before, but now it seems like they're just gaining critical mass. Evernote, Dropbox, Google Drive, now Box.com is just being added. It's in the process of being added. They're adding all the big guys. What makes Mohiomap stand out is the fact that it's able to show relationships across large amounts of data relatively easy. So we can go in here, and I don't have a whole lot in my Box account, but it's cool nonetheless, especially if you're a team or if you've got a lot of things spread across the different various drives, the cloud drives. I'm going to click on Box, we'll open it up, and you can see a couple of things that I've got in here. I've got some Toastmaster stuff in there, some family information. I've got a shared folder with my mom. I've got actually a few things in here. I used to even share the downloads from You're Making Me off of this. So I would have it here, and there's Time Blocking 101. I'm sure several of you have downloaded Time Blocking 1 from Box. I don't do that anymore, but that I did have them there for a time. So I can go in and I can quickly see some of the relationships of things that I've got set up in my Box account. You can visually search this way, and I can go back in and look here. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to go back. I can even open up Evernote. So I can have several things open, and I can start making this thing gigantic and looking at things. I can use the relevant slider just to slide things out and get rid of a couple things if I need to. If I go to the search box, I can actually, when I click on it, it'll give me the option of searching everything or just one particular one. Now, unfortunately, in the beta, the Mohiomap beta that I'm testing right now, the search doesn't work in Box, but they have it out for people to test and start working on as they are finishing all the features. So I can't really show you a search in Box because it doesn't quite work yet. And since Mohiomap is still in beta, there are a lot of improvements and additions that are still going to take place. It's out there for people to test as they're working on it, but some things are not quite working as of yet. Navigation's limited, the tags and the people, whatever else, that's not quite set up yet. Editing as far as tagging and moving, in Box at least, not quite working. Visual display, they're still working on. Features being worked on. I tried the search didn't seem to find too much right now. It's more just checking it out, opening it up, having a look right now, and when this thing gets finalized, when it actually gets added in to the regular version of Mohiomap, when it gets taken out of beta, things are going to look really cool. One thing they are looking for, though, and this is especially important if you are part of a team, is the Mohiomap people are looking for people to give them feedback. So there's a whole forum, and you can come and check things out, look for concerns. Mostly, though, they are looking for people who are team-centric, and that's the direction they want to go in, and I think that's really cool. So definitely, if you're interested in having a look at Mohiomap in a team-centric way, like this is cool stuff. If you really think about it, people have got information stored all over the place. It's almost like in the old days, right? When you had all these document folders, and you'd go in and you'd have all these documents, and you had to open individual ones. This way, it's like, okay, I've got Google Drive, Dropbox, Evernote, Box.com. I can go in, I can have a quick scan through everything, find what I'm looking for. I can even do a search. I can use tags. I can link things together in completely different things. Like, there's a lot of great connection and communication information that's going on here. If you're interested in trying out Mohiomap, you know what? It's actually very, very simple, whether you want to try the Box feature out or just some of the other features. They've got a web interface, which is the one I'm using right here. They also have a relatively new iOS app. I've tried it out. They're still working on that too. They're actually working on a lot of things at once here. It's exciting to see that they're growing and they're really moving forward on a lot of things. All you have to do is log into Mohiomap, and then you authorize whichever ones you want. You don't have to authorize all of them, whichever ones you use or which ones you want to have access to. Log in, approve your accounts, and you're good to go. For all the information on Mohiomap, I would suggest you head over to yourmakingme.com/Mohiomap-box. If you're watching this on the YouTube site, I'll throw a link right on the video so you can go ahead and just link over from there. I think I'm allowed to do that, so if I am, I'll share it. If I'm not, hey, no big deal. You guys can just go ahead and contact the folks over at Mohiomap, and they'll take good care of you. They're actually very responsive. And I'll also post a link to my review of Mohiomap as well, the original one back from, I think, the 2014 visual mapping review series. Hey guys, that's it for now. I'm going to leave you with this, and I got to go ahead and I got to check out some more box features in Mohiomap.